bit like easy to touch, and it touch the hand and this doesn't touch. That knee is a little higher, and the thigh here is tighter, and the hip is higher. So when I bend the knee to the chest, this one will be different. You see, flexible, and this one not. They're more out. You see. So when you see this, you already know a whole mobility of the hip, not balance. I can call this one the right side is Pinkala side. Pinkala, Ita, Pinkala, Kavari, Ruchang, everything. Or the left side, the right side is kind of unbalanced. But the major of the movement Ita. Oh, this is Pinkala, sorry. So you can see this, right? See, it's tight. This is flexion is tight. Opening out is open, but in is difficult, painful. Okay, and then flexion the toes. Can you flexion the toe? See the toe? This is small flexion. So that means kalatari. This one is okay. This one is a little bit like tight. Okay, so flexion and extension is kalatari, right? Put it down. See, this one is more flexible, this one's tight. This is kalatari between behind and the front. It's not equal. Okay, so this one you can see flexion, extension of kalatari, easy to say. Okay, hip not balanced, a whole hip, a whole leg not balanced. This is we call a hip system. Pinkala. This is because the right side. So how I work in basic line on the leg correctly. I know in beginner class you step across and you work many ways to do. You can use forearm, you can use elbow, you can use double thumb press, you use two thumb together press. Okay, so this is how to work. But when we can use which one you should use. This one, it depends on condition. If the people who have a serious into diabetes, try to not use something very narrow because my bone go too deep and get bruised. And also serious diabetes, the people are less sensitive in the pressure. Okay, so they might ask you, can you press more? If you press more, sometimes the body cannot take, but the feeling less. And you can get bruise. Bruise in the diabetes, serious diabetes can make a infection. Like someone have diabetes, get cut here, they're not healing, they have to cut the toes and everything. This is serious one. And some position is, if you work in 85 years old, sometimes you cannot use forearm because the bone inside the bone of especially the woman is weak from the calcium from menstruation, so sometimes it's easy to drop. So depend on what you use. And some area are tiny and narrow muscle, like calf muscle below. Sometimes you cannot use forearm. You have to use thumb press. Okay? And it's okay. But if you say, oh, if you thumb press, but the people have serious diabetes, how you do? You use for palm. At least palm, you hit 3 lines because it's the same muscle. It depends on where to work, who you work, time you have. Sometimes the time you have. Or I don't want to cover 1, 2, 3 in my hand. Then I use the palm. Palm different way to do. Single palm, this palm, and palm on top. Okay? So how to work from this? You know already, you see even, you see the ankle even come here. Even the ankle is also, you see, it's tight because the knee come up. You see this ankle, a little bit slide up. Okay, it look a little bit like this. You see even the feet, no? And the knee and thing is here. Thigh is very tight here. Yeah, it's tight here because the contraction. If the contraction like this is Sahadransi and Sahadransi. This is Tavari side. And on the side here, the muscle here also, this kalatari is a little bit tight here. And this is more lean. And the whole thing together we call Pinkala, a whole hip system, whole mobility. Is, even the calf muscle you will see totally different. You can see from the front. You see this is lean like this, and this is like muscular. So that means this calf muscle is contraction. You see, thick, and this one like this, and this one like come up, and then like bicep. Yeah, see this flat. That means this one is more contraction. Make like this traction. The other one's lean. So that means a whole thing on this side of his pingala, a whole side is unbalanced. And inside of it they have pingala, kalatari, right? Tavari on the right? And then Ruchang is the right side. All the name of this, all the right side is unbalanced. And how to work of this, okay? So I can balance the ankle from flexibility, not good, you see, cannot grow.
Other one's
Yes.
leg longer than the other.
Yes, because everything contraction. This contraction like this, okay, this is more open because the contraction more here. Ita pingala up. Down is pull down, this one up. That's why his knee. Okay, because they move and then gravity bring out. And this one,
But you cannot say, for example, the problem is coming from the hip, or
Yes.
the problem is coming from maybe from the ankle, because
Uh,
sometimes when you don't have this
yes,
mobile,
yes.
it's
But
I
you
mean-
see, do you see this? When you see this one get in, right? Yes, also the ankle, right? But his is tight here. And when you put like this, his hip is more open when you flexion the knee to the chest. We look from hip balance. So in this side, he have a whole side. But after that, we're gonna separate later.
Yeah, but I don't remember from which teacher it was, but
Uh-huh.
I think it was Thye. You said that it's like you have to have like the mobility, and if you don't have mobility on the ankle, it will coming up and make like the to the hip.
Yes.
So the problem comes from here or comes from up. This is what
From
I'm-
upper.
From upper.
Because we use the hip move first to be 1, 2, and 3. Okay? So the hip move first when you walk. The foot, if the foot move, you're gonna do like this. 1, 2, without hip lock. So you're gonna walk like a robot. But you walk with this foot. 1, 2. If the ankle is not balanced, they get. You see from the outside of the shoes, more gone, more pressure.
But what, for example, if he had an accident in the ankle,
Yes.
then it can come, it can influence
Can go up to that.
all the way to the
Depend
hip.
on condition again. If he just walk on the flat feet and just like this, and he stop at the knee, snap at the knee, we're gonna work more below. But if he run, snap and twist like this, we're gonna work from this to down. That is more into the other level, how to giving the session. But now we go for total together. Because if only the ankle, it's okay. But when I bend the knee to the chest, the knee doesn't touch much, more out. And when I push in, he pinch. That means a whole side is a problem. But if I bend the knee, it's okay. Knees equal. But the ankle is slick only, then I pay attention for below. So when you work like this. But now we're gonna go to, I want to make you see the result, okay? Why basic line is work, okay? So how to do, in my technique, how to do. When you open the foot in line with the shoulder, okay, like this. You sit down, right? You work on the feet and everything. You want to see your measurement because some client is tall, some client is small. But you, the person who work, you need to stable. When you open the feet in line with his hip or your hip, you open the hand like this, okay? Or you can put the hands like this. This is when practice. By real, you don't have to do, not look professional, okay? Approximately where is your elbow? You move the feet there. Your elbow is here, the heel. So this is your personal, because you're gonna get in here and you have a space. When you sit, you have to be parallel with the one you work, like in the leg, like this. One palm away from this we call, I say position first, his position. I'm good, he's good. Second, third one is distance and the degree. If you sit correct, everything will correct. One palm from the body around, one palm length or width, it depends. And then from here, what arm I should work. A lot of people who have very tight here after massage. Remember when you palm, you need to be correctly. When you palm, you have to put the arms angle like this. It follow flexion of the shoulder. Like you punch, you don't punch straight like this. You go this way, and this one go this way. It's the angle. So when you put the hand like this and like this, it's here. So you correct. See, my wrist is correct. If I palm like this, the pressure more here, and if you only the bone. And in the thing also, muscle fiber, it look like you grab the straw together like round, like a spaghetti. The muscle fiber is the same like vegetable. When you cut vegetable, and you cut like this, or you want to little length angle, that how to make sharp and nice. You don't cut like this, right? If in real, you cut angle. If you put the thumb also, you see, like this, and like this, I put a hand like this, I save my neck, I save my wrist, and I palm like this. If I palm straight, you feel bone. If I palm angle, you feel this. And also, remember, if I put the hand like this, you see the hand is not straight, it's round like this. If you put this hand first, you press on the bone. So if I stay in the middle of it, this one response base hand with this, in line with the foot, this hand is best. For this one, this hand and this arm. Okay? So when you palm on it, or you thumb on it, I show you, palm, thumb is all the technique. Not about you have to do palm first, and you thumb, and you palm and you thumb, otherwise wrong. No, palm also the technique how to give massage, but you have to know where location. So if I show you the palm, you make 3 palm, 1, 2, and 3. Correctly, you not press on your pen on your wrist, you top off the feet like this, and when you slide the hand, you touch hit line 1 underneath your knuckle, line 2 underneath your palm. You hit 2 lines at the same time. Sometimes you, my thumb is not weak, it's not like you, so use the thumb, use the palm to do, not use the thumb, okay? So when you palm, I put the hands like this in an angle. This hand's the base. In this hand, give the pressure. So when I pressure, I just drop my weight. I don't need to lift until you see the resistance stop. That's all. The feeling is going to a little bit on the arch of the feet. If very close to the ankle. But if you go up here, the feeling more into this angle here. Like this. I don't have to push, roll, anything. I just press. Let him turn his foot by itself without try to turn. You see when I palm, you can feel the weight.
So your hands are like this.
Straight.
Like this.
Like this.
Like this.
Perpendicular. If you look from the side, you see my arm and his ankle. You see?
So 90
Perpendicular.
degrees.
90 degrees to each other. We call perpendicular. So you palm. If you want to work on real in therapeutic, 3, 5 to 8 round. But they don't work fast, just exhale. Straight, no skin burn. Very stable. And the feeling you see it more close to the ankle, more feeling start to go into this. Okay? You work more longer. This one I try to work at like 3 rounds to show you, okay? I don't arch my back, nah. My back is flat. Okay, not this. This gonna pulling your shoulders back. It feel like you're gonna lean forward and someone pull your shoulders back and you try so hard and the pressure into S1 L5 painful. You just drop, knee open in line with your shoulder and with your hip. Not more than that. Otherwise, too much arch in your belly. Okay, no gravity. You can support the buttock with towel and anything to make it a little higher to get gravity. Especially someone bigger than you. Make gravity by support your buttock so you get higher. So the feeling weight is onto wrist, elbow, and to the joint of the socket. That's enough. Don't force more until the neck. But you work longer. Because the flexibility of muscle can tell you how much this muscle tight. But if you work many rounds, you keep the same pressure to your shoulder socket, but you can feel, oh, I press the same, but I feel deeper. Because the body try to open for you. We call accept your pressure to get in. When the equal, his mind sensitive to be relaxed, not protecting. Okay. For example, if you use this technique, you can use only the palm technique, no problem. But if you use the thumb technique, same thing. Use this thumb, same angle. This is from the side is straight, and this side like this. You can use a V like this, or you use like this. If you use like this hand the base, this hand keep the pressure. The feeling gonna be more clear. Run to the arch of the feet and the big toe. And every time when you thumb press here, one point, the next point look from the palm. This. Because radiation when they straight into this, you see? Until this is a resistance of the mattress. When I press there, you see how far? It's approximately around 1 palm from your thumb. Approximately, this is maximum of flexible of the mattress. Okay, so you don't have to go too close, then spend too much time. So when I thumb, I can feel resistance like this. You can feel more into the arch. This is like one. Then next point is here. On the edge of upper calf muscle. No hit the bone, hit the edge. Because the edge of inner calf muscle or basic leg like one is running underneath the big toe or underneath the arch of the feet. Here. See? You start to feel the twist start from the ankle. See? Yeah, when you palm, you can look this move. You see? Look. You turn like this. Yeah, roll out. Yes. You see? Do you see the arrow they move? You look. They like twist out. Okay. Not parallel your thumb with the edge of the muscle, because you're gonna only slippery and you feel like this. And like this is different. Okay? But you have to be careful with the pressure too. Practice with how pressure you're gonna go. Like this. Okay? The angle.
When you tell 5 to 8 times.
Yes.
When you count 1 is up and down 1 or
Yes.
up
Up
1?
and down one.
Yeah,
Yes.
the direction of the pressure is almost, I see, well, it's 90 degrees.
Yeah, perpendicular with
For example, if this is like this upper, you have to move like.
no, I'm always move like this and always from the heel to this one palm. Then
So
you are
if
now.
it-
Yes, it's okay.
And
Like
then
this.
like this.
Yeah, and when you push it down, okay, without roll the wrist, when I wrist it down, you see he follow my pressure until resistant. This is, he cannot go, and I'm firmly, no skin burn, right? No static on that. But don't have to try to roll.
No.
No, just go straight, and this natural, his hip opening, his well. Yeah, that's it. And go like this, okay? For example, this one, okay, make around 3 to 5 rounds done. Okay, so then you go to the second one. Second one is more into the arch of the feet and run more into the shoulder feet. So you start the same, but go more in the middle of calf muscle here. So you can see in the middle, you can feel like the edge. Right in the middle here, that's a feeling more straight into the calf and down into the sole, the feet here, and run into the full toe. In the middle, feel the different than the first one. Do slow. This. More into the middle of the calf and run to behind the knee. Till you're close to the knee, okay? Run behind, but more further, more inner knee. More in this area, yeah. Okay?
This will correspond to line 2.
This is line 2. Yeah. So in the future, you can use palm or you can use thumb. Is adapt together. But I show you the thumb to want to know where location, okay?
You said that you're pressing on the edge of the calf muscle, yeah?
Yes, this is a
On the
center
top
calf.
of
This is the top one, and there's a middle one here. You know, the calf is like this edge and top one and the edge top. So they have 3 areas here. Yeah, this is line 1, line 2, and line 3. Okay, so you have this,
Yeah.
and you have this, and you have behind. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 1 is to this, 2 is for this, 3 is run here and go back into line 3 house.
Okay.
So they connect together with between the edge of calf muscle to flexion the heel. So that's line 3. Okay. Yeah. So whenever I just drop, okay, and stay. This is run to the middle, okay, the middle of the feet. What is the middle of the feet to the 4 toes, to the 5 toes, collateral around approximately. But this one run to the arch, can be Thye, because they run like this, on this to this. Okay, so like this. So you can see which one is flexion, which one rotation, which one extension. So then you approximately the name of it. I know it's painful. This side is tight. Okay. Okay, for example, this. What about line 3? You can work from this? Yes, you can work from this. But the problem is the gravity brings the calf down. So the best one to do side position. Okay? And this I just palm for relaxing only. Okay. Or when you work on wheel, you can usually palm to work. It's okay. Someone sensitive, someone cannot work because of condition. Sometimes very lean muscles, 85 years old, 90 and something like this, but lean muscle you cannot press with the thumb, so you usually palm. You cover line 1, line 2 in your hand. Line 1 underneath this, line 2 here. So you cover the same muscle. Okay. Now from here, 2 ways to do this one. You can do with the palm. If you don't like to use the forearm, if you want to do with the palm, you move this knee right under this knee like this, and you step on. You perpendicular with this, and use this hand work. Line 1, the edge of patella underneath my knuckle. Line 2, on my thumb. See? Patella, inner patella. This is line 1. Under this thumb, this is line 2, on the neck arrow here. So I work both. He can feel on the edge of the patella here and meniscus inside. So at the same time, but especially in. Okay? So you see, you palm, and I put the hand, is just drop my weight, not push the hip. Okay? So no skin burn, right? Just stay. And this one more in here. Okay? More into here. So this is Ita, Pinkala, Kalatari, everything is there. So this one, a regular one, when you work with a palm. Okay? Okay? Then you can use the thumb like 1 or like 2 first, it's no problem. Okay? Or if you want to work with the forearm, because it's more easy, I'm tiring my thumb. When you sit here with the 1 palm, you just lifting up this foot just right up here and slide the knee in a little bit, but not too close to your groin, only 1 palm, and sit down. So you're in the right spot. If you feel like, I'm gonna lean back, support the buttock of the bending leg with the towel to get gravity. You don't falling back. This one no need. Leave it free. Okay, so when you get like this, then what line you gonna work first? Line 1, line 2, it's a name to know where location. Can be A, can be B. Okay, but when I work, what is the most closest to me? What is close to Ita, Pinkala, Sumana, Kalati from number 1, 2, 3 is Kalatari, because Ita, Pinkala more low, because it's a major. And then 1, 3, 2, 1. Someone, if I say 3, that's more power. 2 is a little more less power, and 1 is less power for this, so I can use it to memory. So this one is a line 2 first. Line 2 running to this. Put the arm the same. Don't roll like this. Twist yourself. You have to go like this. Okay? Like this. The people where what is about this and this is that rolling in purpose Actually, it's not for my technique. Actually, this one is release your own tension. When you press, you feel the weight into your socket. And now I'm tense. If I relax my thumb, lift the thumb up by roll, just make 90 degree, he feel less, okay, you feel like less control, like I feel more. See, the knee move. Okay, I work on line 2. How I know line 2? Line 2 is here. See, my elbow, line with this. This is not the elbow, this is a forearm. Elbow is like this, okay? So I start from here by holding this one. When I lean, I just support. I can feel if the knee is moving, that I'm correctly. Yeah, you go more close to the knee, close to the knee. More here is more into pubic areas here. You can feel that run up. Even go to the back also. Okay, especially more now is in here. So like this, so you, this, but don't turn. Turn is burn skin. You just go like flexion the knee, the hip to the knee, okay? Like this. And then let's feel when you palm press, you feel flexibility stop. Oh, the knees move and then up 90 degrees. That's all. Enough. Okay. Angle. Feel first. Resistance stop. Turn up to relax your own self. Okay. And the bed extra benefit, he feel good too. But I know Spain him because of this. Okay. Run to the knee, no? Yes.
Yeah.
To inside, right?
So oops.
Okay, I make around 3 to 5 rounds. Okay, if you work on reels, the knee is very tight. You know, it look like a door arch when they don't put the oils in. They like this. That you correctly point. But sometimes when you work more and the knee no moving like a door arch without the oil, like like this, it start to be loose. So that means your benefit will be good. Okay, now if I want to work on line 1, is here how to do. I move the knee a little bit up, but not 100% 90. Just a little bit up until you found this tendon. Bend the knee up, bend the knee and then on the knee up and hold. This one you can see, can hold the feet. Yeah, this is line 1. Running to the side of patella. This is down around patella on this side, and this one line 1 you run down to this, the mid up here. Okay, so how to do? From after open this, you turn a little bit in line with the shoulder, and now here the same. Now you feel more on the side of patella. Okay. Go up to iliopsoas because the line 1 inner. Okay, right above line 2 and line 1 is here. Ooh, smooth a lot. Yeah. Okay, there's more here now. Feeling. So if you correct, see, thumb touch here, not just the corner. Okay, like patella is moved, right? If I do wrong, it doesn't move. Okay, you have to. Sometimes when I hold it, I'm also my technique to find like I'm correct or not. The patella on the side is moved. You see, because it's tight. That's why when the knee cannot bend to the chest, it's also tight on the knee. If you have condition a problem from you in the future, if the people have knee swelling like this and walk like the door like a baby, cannot straight the knee, no flexion. Buttock, this one you cannot touch the buttock because it's too tight like this. So work on line 1, line 2. They help for otherwise they walk with bending the knee and walk like penguin. So that's a thing that you can help. But I tell you, one session not enough, depending on how long they have. Especially swelling knee. After the knee swelling and they take off the water, but the knee is still like this. So the pain on the patella, if you like someone put a plastic like tight on the knee, they feel so much compression here. So the line to work is line 1 and line 2 to help meniscus and the front disc. When you know what is line 1, okay, Sahadransi or Tamari, flexion straight. And line 2, Kalatari is about hip flexion. So then you approximate this. Okay. So you know about the movement body. Okay. Therapeutic, nah? Not balance, not relaxed one, a little bit change. Okay, therapeutic. Think about the needle stuck in the skin. When you take the needle to take off the wood stuck on the skin, that period of time is pain.
You always go deep for therapeutic, yeah?
Deep in the right way, not like this, just like this pain. Smooth like a blade. You know, deep, but you can take. Not deep until your back is your buttock lifting up and it's still doing and keep a smile like a mean. I want to make your pain. It's not. It's kind of like exhale. Okay. Like this. Okay. For example, I think it start to be. Okay. A little bit like kind of a nice movement. Then you take it off. Okay. Then you take it off. You see when I take it off, how to make it nicely. Take it out. For the outside leg, you will not put the foot straight out because it's too much roll out. You cannot hit line 1 and line 2. So you lift up like this, okay, and move out. And I bring the foot more back in line with his shoulder or his hip again. If I put here, his foot gonna out and I cannot reach line 1. I can move back into the center. And from here, I move out and around one palm from the leg as well. So when you palm, this one the same, don't roll the wrist. You just palm with pushing until his hip stop rotation without try to turn. Okay, so use the same. You want to use technique with a palm like this, or you use a thumb straight away. It depends on who you work with, or depend on how thumb you are. Maybe you work 3%, 6 hours, and then you're tiring to use palms. Okay.
Today you tell palm, thumb, whatever, but no knee.
Huh?
You can use also knee on the therapeutic?
You can use anything, but the most important is the pressure, the weight, how much you can give to depend on situation of the muscle tight or loose, or where to press. Okay. And remind you in between line 1 and line 2 outside. Try to not flick the muscle because underneath here we call femur, not or tibia and fibrillaris muscle here. They have sciatic nerve separate from underneath the calf and run between here for flexion and the other one for the calf for extension. This is very important, very lean, look like in the elbow. If you flick too much, it can feel like electric or the ants here. Be careful. A lot of people use the knee, it's okay if you press in gentle, but if you freak them and the nerve can be attached like this. Sometimes if too deep, if not deep it's okay. If deep, be careful because this is a nerve underneath here. Okay, the nerve, sciatic nerve. I know what the other one called, but running from the hamstring. One run to the calf, one run to between tibia and fibula, or line 1 and line 2 here. So be carefully. Okay, for example, I use the thumb technique. I show you how to use the thumb. So the thumb, I kind of lift it up and then let the foot is natural way. And this one on the top of the edge, not on the gap. Now the gap doesn't make the foot flexion. Tuck your toes up. You see this edge, this edge. You see the top edge, not on the gap. The gap, the artery run follow this. Now be careful on the edge, which is make the tucking this tendon out between the arch and the big thumb. See the edge is here, and then you put this one down, lift up the 4 toe, tuck the 4 toes up. Yeah, you see, tuck the 4 toe. You see, this is line 1 on top of the edge. Line 2 is here. 4 toes. You see, this is line 2. This is line 2. Yeah, see, you see, this is line 2. Okay. This is line 1.
The other ridge, huh?
Yeah, this is line 1. Okay, line 2 is here. So that's why the feeling, line 1 big to the big toe, line 2 to the 4 toe. Yeah, this 1, 2, This.
This is your second one.
No, this is the third one
Okay,
outside.
on top.
Third one run around from this to this.
The first one was
First one here on top,
Uh-huh.
and the third one is here.
Second one is
Second one, sorry. And this is the third one. When I heal up, see this is the outside third one. Okay, that's it. So how you work? You let the foot is like this. Okay, start next to the pressure point, and I put this thumb work, and I work. I just let them roll with the natural movement of the hip. Right on the edge, you feel more into the upper ankle and to the big toe. Okay? If you put in a gap like parallel, like here on the edge, you can feel that, the most tightness area, the edge. You know? Yes. Did it correctly. Line 1 and line 2 is good for floppy feet, you know, feet floppy, like someone can walk and then the toes scrub on the ground because they cannot flexion, especially with serious sciatic people or problem with the hernia on the lower back and they cannot move the ankle flexion. They just, you know, the people when they walk with the feet like slide on the ground, we call floppy feet or sleepy. Yeah, in this condition you can see especially the people who have lumbar area problem, hernia or sciatica for many years but they don't know how to treat to make them this muscle. Ankle. Okay. So also ankle sprain and ankle benefit for the mobility movement in the ankle. This is good. Okay, this one is calatari flexion. Okay, this is calatari. Because calatari run in between line 1 and line 2 outside. So this is a little upper. Okay, we hit like top and hit below, go to the center because of the location. Okay, for example like this, right into the edge, and line 2 below, right here above the fibula bone. And this is he feel different. He feel more into the top of the foot toes. Feel totally different, no? Different, more into the foot toes. And go until here, the junction. Yeah, this is all the pressure points here. Feel more into the foot toe. And this muscle a little bit like less tension than point 1, line 1 outside. Yeah, ankle. Okay, if we work line 2, it's gonna be complete the mobility of the ankle movement. But line 3 work on the side, then you can feel just 2 lines. In case to see how he's changed without stretching, we work for release the tension. Okay, for example, it's done, and then palm and everything like this done. That's kind of carry, no? The top. And then from here, if you want to work with the palm press, you just move back like this and you put the hand straight and then palm like this. It's okay. Okay? Or you feel like I want to use the forearm roll. You sitting from here, okay, one palm away, pull the heel, touch the hip, will be the same, and then pointing your knee to the same arch of the feet. You see what I do? I just put from here up and correctly position. So you move less. So you're sitting with support something on this buttock, and then you can straight away to the forearm or palm up to you, depend. And then the line I can work more comfortable now is line 1 here next to patella. This one I can push until you feel resistance stop. That's enough. Don't push more. Just here, use this one guiding and lean. You see, I lean to the arch of his feet. You're okay with this, right? It's very stable. And the knee again, feel like this. Okay, this one I know that you learn from advanced and stretching, but direction. And the thing that this one is very more focused into the good angle. See, I flexion my hip, look like I roll my leg, the same. I go like this. And also correct. If I cross like this, you feel this way. It doesn't feel good, right? But if I'm angle, like cut vegetable like in an angle, and follow my, it's different. The feeling more like open, expand. Okay. Tomorrow we're gonna work line 3, okay, and straight away into the pressure point on the leg, okay. So how we go line 3 and pressure point because we learn basic line, leg line, and then pressure point, 5 point, where's location, okay. So today we're gonna learn line 1 and 2 properly. You see, even I press here is still stable, and I feeling this I don't push much, I just follow the resistance of his hip. Okay, for example, you can from here. Okay, I hope this is line 1. If you're gonna work on line 2, line 2 is a IT bands here. If you cannot use the thumb, I will use the forearm. You can use the thumb help because remember, you see the resistance of pressure is come. So if you when you touch here, the resistance already pressure to here. So I have to maintain just like I have to press only. Sometimes we need to just resistance. You see resistance help pressure to my thumb on anywhere, so you don't have to force them. It's just like this. One thumb or double thumb like this. Just press. That's okay. And this is like 2, okay? You roll, you release. This is like 2. Feel into the knee anyway. Okay, this is line 2. They have resistance of hip compressed to your thumb anyway, so you don't have to use a lot of this. And someone say, can I go out like this and I work like this? Either way, you learn already beginner class. Yeah, you can do you like this, okay. But don't lock, man. Don't lock the feet. Because I let the body relax, not compression to the knee. If something compression the knee and the double pressure, the knee gonna get double pressure. So let the most body relax as best as I can, as more as they can, but not try to control. More control, more pressure in the joint. Okay. I still use the same thumb to put this thumb in the same side of the hip. If I use this one, you feel that different burn. I go straight, but burn. See? I go straight, burn skin. But if you use this one, stable. Feeling different too. Okay, so not because of whatever thumb you can use, but sometimes the meaning is stability, stable of the pressure is will be steady on the leg. Okay, for example, like this is done. If you want to do blood stop, hip is still open. You walk in here, you step this one here, it's like you palm. It's on line 2. The blood stop here. One palm above, below the groin, that's enough. First, you need to stare in the face of the client. With the client imagining what you mean with both hands and then look at hand like this. So you somewhere else. First round in therapeutic, maybe about 3 rounds of your breath. Release. 1, gone. Second.
How many seconds you keep it?
Longer. 5 rounds.
1.5 minutes.
Maybe 5 rounds of breathing. 1 round of breathing like
20 seconds.
about 1 round of breathing like inhale, exhale about 3 to 4 seconds. Natural way like this, okay? Natural, not intense. And then release maybe around 5 rounds and this one 8 rounds. Exhale, I press. Don't force more, just feel impact in the shirt and 2 and 3.
The first one 3 rounds and then 5 rounds, then 8 rounds.
More, see?
You mean first one breathing, second one 5?
About 3, 5, 8. 3 times. First, exhale. 1, 2, exhale. Okay, three. Like 3 round in and out, count 1, in and out, count 1, 3 round. Because sometimes in this leg he have tight, so it feel like a frozen meat in the freezer. The blood cannot flow because muscle is like this, like spaghetti. You boiling or it's moving, you put in the refrigerator, it's hot. So how to make the heat go into that to make them flexible? Some part they need 5, some part they need 2. You don't have to make it the same because by circulation it flow the same, but to get into the muscle fiber is different because this is tighter than this side. That's why the muscle contract. That's why it's stiff. How to make the muscle move better is you have to make more circulation. So activate more blood pressure. So depend on what side you work, left or right, depend on how not balance. Okay, now you see the result a little bit. You will know. Okay. Okay, flexion your toes. You see now? A little bit equal, no?
It's even better. No?
Okay, extend. Feel a little bit different. I'll bend the knee to the chest, please. But this is not work on line 3 yet, nah? Before it's a little bit like this. So
Yes.
and when the quadricep is more open, this is more open, they're gonna bring this one more closer to the buttock. If the quadricep is not is tight like this, is knee high. That's a lot of people when they have say, why my this is not this, and it's forcing now this one. This is Sahadrangsi or Tavari. Okay, and this one we go to this and cannot turn this pain. This is Kalatari. If Kalatari good, they don't go out. They're a little bit in, and flexion is good. So you can see what both sides what's happened now. You see his heel. Which one you go more deep? More close to the buttock. No, the heel of the foot.
Now this one is better than
Yes,
Yeah.
you can feel the heel, right? So
on that point.
see, and this one down because this one also relax like one. If this tight, they're pulling this up and like that. But now loose. Okay. So this one is a little bit that you can see without stretching, but we force into the location where it help mobility of the body is part of the leg. That's the thing. Now how you feel when you put the knees down, like how you feel the
If I step up,
yeah, you can stand up and bend the knee to the chest. You can see like this. You can feel yourself how
Yes, it's nice.
it's kind of more
Yeah, it's like your.
so like this. So location is most important to see. Okay, location is very helpful to see. If I work on line 3, he will see even more. If I work on line 3, his body or whole body gonna turn all because the eta or pinkala is line 3, gonna turn all mobility from too much out, gonna be in. So you cover a whole eta, pinkalas, sumana, galatarisa, samsara, you cover everything. But major is on adductor. Yeah, this is an eta. Chow, cover, back to adductor, behind and come back. So open and then okay, more inward. So that's the way. Okay, at least you feel a little bit different, a little bit. But if everybody work by, don't need to be much. The good pressure, the body relax, no, like this. The result is quick without stretching. There are pressure point and also make the joints open like this. No, yeah. Okay. So any question?
Line 3 is we will work it another time or
Side position. Side position.
positions.
Now we work only lay down on the back first. Okay. But side position then is a little bit more located. I will show you after this. Okay. Work on line 1, line 2 first. But if you work on line 3, you want to go straight line 3 because we don't have much time to do because it's low. I can show on him. Okay. So, okay. In therapeutic line 3, we start from outside first, not inside. You know why? Because inside is only 2, 1, 1, and 2, and then 3 inward. So we reverse them because we walk like this. We don't walk like this. So we try to put this one because when you people walk, flexion, extension, and then out, and the pressure is here when you walk. So we need to try to release it because it's too much like this to push it in. So we're gonna work outside first, okay? Can I show on you the same leg? So his face gonna turn this way.
So turn around.
Yes,
Yes.
side position.
Right
Because I
side.
work in the same leg. Okay? I work at the same leg. So have to be on the side because we cannot twist any body. Okay. So this one is the same leg. Okay, can you move this pillow up? Okay, like this. Oh, a lot of money, huh? Okay, so from this one, if you want to work, you just go step forward. You see, if you make this is flexion, this is like one, this is outside, and if you twist the foot in, this one work. This is we call pronation. This line 3. 1, 2, 3. Here, this is line 3 on the edge, not center. Nah, center is flexion. That's a calatari. Line 3 is on the edge. Yeah, you see? When I twist, you see? Inward rotation. This is in. This is out. Out. You have to lift up the heel. Adapter work. So in, out, and twist in. So this one work on the edge of outside calf muscle here. So the feeling, run to the heel. Okay, run to the heel, around the heel of the foot, the black one. So when you work, many ways to work. You can palm, you can thumb. Okay, I show you how to use. I show you how to palm. Just press down. So when you press down from this, if you make like this, you hit only the bone. Make the heel in line with the ankle. Little open, almost straight. And then you drop your weights like this. So this hand, same side, and sink where you feel. This one run to also behind the knee. Okay. Yes, anything. But when you use this, we don't parallel 45 and press like this. If you put this, first the pressure here, and then you feel this way. And this, like this, okay? This,
Not
this,
straight on the line.
angle, crossing the fiber. Feel different, eh? More gentle. So, like this, gentle for me. Like this, okay. You see the feeling more into, yeah. See what the moving first, you see? When I press, this one move first, look. Okay, the ankle outside. Go around here, more upper, more into behind the knee. Okay, it's quite painful now. Outside is very tight. Okay, for this leg, you will after you will see how I can fit, so how the hip his movement than before. Nah? You remember that first, right? When I test you. Okay, so like this.
Because with your way to allow the movement of the body, you're still moving these.
Inward, because hip to outward, make inward by release.
Yeah, before was outward.
Yes, but now I'm gonna make more inward because of this one is pronate everything in. Okay, rotation in. Yeah, rotation this in. What is this? It's ita or pingala. Because we rotate everything and stop here. That's because the angle here is why I pain here, so we can move. This is on the inside hamstring. That's ita or pingala. This is pingala. So you see when I put like this, stop here. No cross cover, just here muscle. That's pingala area because it's right side. Okay, for example is that, and how to work on the top. How to work on the top, you know, from back position, right? When we call teapot. So you're gonna sit, you see, same angle of this. You're gonna lift up the leg, same angle, and then roll. So then you can also come a little bit closer, or like this. So you can work, where's the line 3? Line 3, this is line 2, is on IT band. When can you bend it? You see this is outside hamstring. After outside hamstring, this edge, we call IT band edge. This is the top, this is line 2. And this edge, this is line 3. Because when you touch this, they're running to the bottom edge of the IT band, and then run past into here, go around and finish between trochanter and iliac crest in the middle. This is line 3. So when you open like this, okay, let them not too straight, so just make a little nicely way to do. You can sit whatever you like, okay, but I love to sit like this. Hamstring, this is the edge of IT band, this is running around the knee. So you start from this a little bit here and lean. Okay, this is quite sensitive, not like